All right, so we're going to continue where we left off with the Global Meeting, Training, and Seminar System, the GMTSS, which is a proven system of meetings, seminars, and events that provide new and established unfranchised owners with individual learning opportunities that contribute to standardized and effective training. I spoke a little bit about this at the end of the last video, so let's move forward, right? The first thing you want to do is the names list. Again, this is associated back to your Getting Started guide, the names list, right? What type of approaches are you going to do? You're going to do two-on-one with your senior partner to speak to another individual if you're brand new, or we introduce a three-way call. You do a home business presentation at your own place with the people that you have invited in order to expose them. Usually it's friends, family members, co-workers, or what have you. People that you know that would support and that help you and that you can help them as well, you know, save money. We talk shopping annuity and saving money. Group interviews, business lunches, etc. And also webinars are really important, which we are incorporating as well, that you can plug into, okay? So all of this leads to having another successful unfranchised owner meet your potential new business partners, people that you have introduced to the business, right? So there you work through this in order to go to your local unfranchised business presentation, and that should be the second or the third time that this or these individuals have are going to see the plan. You shouldn't bring people to the unfranchised business presentation for the first time. You should show them a little bit about what you're doing. Again, through these steps here, the two-on-one, the home business presentation, some lunches or interviews, and then probably a webinar, right? And then all this leads to them being exposed to other people who are actually successful, they're doing the business or they're on their way there, and you have a nice mixture of people, and this way they can see success, they can hear it from someone else, and they get the bigger picture. But right after the unfranchised business presentation, what's the most important, it really is the meeting right after the meeting, right? The decision to get started or to maybe answer some questions or to follow up with them. We have to make an appointment, right? If the person has taken a look at it only 2 times, they may not be clear, they may not be ready yet. They should be using a product or several products already because you've introduced them to that. So there's some level of belief with regard to the products, and now they saw the business. They may have to see it again. But having the meeting after the meeting is really to just share the experience and find out where exactly are people at. Are they ready to move forward? Do they want to open up their shop.com business? Or do they want to think about it? Maybe they want to set up a meeting in their house and expose it, or in their business to expose it to their employees or to their friends and family members. And this way you can start growing before they even join the business, right? Which is recommended. Okay, so all of this after they come to the unfranchised business presentation, again, all of this is geared towards you plugging into a system that's proven to work after the business presentation. Again, you know, if they just started the business, they'll be going back to what we're doing here, the new unfranchised owner training, basic 5, executive coordinator training, and then any university specific trainings that they might be interested in. A person might be a personal trainer and they're thinking about weight loss for their clients, so they might want to attend that. If you have a makeup artist or a salon owner who likes the makeup industry, and they might want to attend a motives training or internet sales marketing training for those who are into the digital age, a web center training or a Nutrimetrics training, etc. So this ties into additional trainings like that. People can specialize in an area where they feel comfortable in. That's one of the major things that I love about this business, is that it's not just one thing. We don't have one line of product. We have a numerous amount of things. Again, it's a university. It's a Market America university that allows the individual to come and partner where they feel comfortable at, where they feel that they can grow at, something that is synonymous with them, something that lines up with what they're doing, okay? So if we're talking, again, a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, chances are the Shop Financial is something that they would be interested in. Okay, if you find someone who's in IT, they're a tech, they may be interested in the websites. If you find a personal trainer or a doctor, they may be interested in nutrimetrics and so on and so forth. So, and then we continue to build to the local seminars. Why? Because it builds belief. It trains, again, it allows to build more credibility. All right, and we empower on the other individuals, because when we have these local, district, and regional seminars and conventions, what happens is people share their techniques, they share the new advancements, they share how they overcame objections, they share all of this information where you and your team members can grow exponentially, because the more people we get there, the more we learn collectively, because nobody learns 100% just like everyone else. You are going to catch a few things that I may not be as interested in, but those were very appealing to you, and vice versa. Now, the more people we have there, the more diverse our team is, and the more we're on page with basic things, but then we all specialize in little areas and we help each other, right? It's about not focusing on weaknesses, but it's about strengthening each other and filling in the gaps wherever we are weak as a team. And then, of course, attending the international convention and the world conference. These are like, you want to make these mandatory. You want to make them mandatory. Granted, on some occasions you won't be able to make it. Life happens for everyone. That's understandable. But to prioritize on these trainings is crucial in order to grow your business and learn. The meeting after the meeting, let your experienced teammates help you to schedule follow-up appointments and sell tickets to the next event. So if we go to the meeting, you have a new potential business partner or friend that you brought after the meeting, then you would let me speak in the meeting initially, so like that I can share some of my experience with them, potentially get them to schedule another appointment and probably sell a ticket to the next event. Okay, whereas you may not be as fluent in expressing that and talking about it because you haven't experienced it that much yourself as well, or you're not as comfortable yet. It's important for us to engage as a team. So whoever is in your area, or if you're the leader, then you have to help your team members, because again, we're all responsible for developing two organizations. So everyone here is a leader. Everyone is a leader. We follow and we lead. We're not just followers. We follow and we lead. We will have a lot of followers too, but we want to lead. Okay? The World Conference tickets, we already went to this one, but after showing the plan, you follow up. After the UBP, during the new business owner registration, create a sense of urgency, because it is crucial, it is important. It is very important that we attend the trainings as a team. We should do this also during the call workshops, and if people, when we do a call and people are stable and waiting, tickets, very important. We don't make money off the tickets. The objective of the tickets is for us to be able to get people to the event. Promote your next local, district, and or regional events and sell those tickets, right? The next one is international convention. This one already passed. Result producing activities. We went over this already. Use and sell products. Implement and share the shopping annuity. Share the business and sell tickets, which is the education. And again, goals and goal statement. Very, very, very important right from the get. I need to know why you started this. I want to see your goal statement. I want to help you tweak it if necessary to bring it in the present tense, so like that you can focus on your goals and I understand what is it the reason that you're doing. You want to duplicate this with your team, with our team, as we grow, because as we grow we understand everyone has a different goal, a different vision, and when those goals and visions are accomplished, whether they're smaller ones or larger ones, we want to be able to share that experience among the team, and this way everyone is moving in the same direction. But people don't plan to fail, they simply fail to plan. And you don't want to be that person, okay? I can't tell you how many times I've failed to plan and it costs me a lot. People without goals have no destination. You know, they did a study many years ago. I read about this in one of the motivational books that I read, and listening to Bob Proctor and them, where they did a study that the college students who were graduating, the ones that actually created goals while they were in college, when they checked them out 10 years later, those were the ones that were successful. It was over 96% or so that were successful because they had a goal. So because that's proven to work among millionaires and very successful individuals, in fact, among most of the individuals, if not all of them, that are successful in this company after so many years, why not do it? It's an exercise that helps you build belief, right? You want to have a destination. Goals and goal statement. Define what are your dreams. What is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that's your passion, right? What's your purpose? And then translate those dreams and purpose into a plan of action. So then we can say, hey, we're going to do this. These are the steps. And we're going to accomplish that. Establish what you want. How do you want to live, right? Is it a new house? You're looking to pay off the mortgage. You want a new car, boat. You want to be debt-free. You want to be going on vacations. Maybe you want to go on mission trips with your organization, your church, whatever it may be. Or just to have more time and more choices, right? To love someone, right? Your spouse. You want to go on a romantic weekend. You want to take friends and family members out and have a wonderful time. To learn. Some people just want to, they want a second language as an instrument. They want to be a cook. They want to fly. They want to scuba dive. They want to learn new skills. But it requires money when you go and study as well, right? What's the passion, right? To leave a legacy. Very important for me, right? Very important for me. And hopefully that's important for you. Establish a foundation, scholarship, help other charities. It's a willable asset or a trust, right? Decide when you want it. Set a target date for achievement. Let's get together. Get on the phone. Call me. Contact me. Let's set a date. Let's measure the progress against that date once we set it, as we implement and you implement. Adjust the dates or goals to be in line with reality. So like that, you say, okay, it's going to cost me this much. This is the amount of money I want to make. It's going to take me this amount of time, and I'm going to do my daily activities in order to get there. And I'm going to show you how that works, right? But you have to decide what you're willing to give up. I don't know if you watch too much TV, if you spend too much time on Facebook, if you like watching the news all the time, if you waste your time listening to music while you drive. Not that you don't enjoy it. I enjoy listening to music too. But these are things you want to take into consideration, and you will find that you have way more than enough time. Way more than enough time. If you documented every 2 hours, what did you do in the last 2 hours, you would find a nice portion of hours, right? You want to give up or overcome these decide what you're willing to give up or overcome to obtain your goals. So we're going to obtain the goals. We're going to give something up. Emotional obstacles, fear of what other people think, fear of public speaking, fear of failure. This is very important because a lot of people feel that I got to learn how to talk like Carlos. I don't understand how he's so fluent. Except the only difference between me and you is that I cheated. I did it more than you. I did it more frequently than you. I did it more often than you. That's the only difference between me and you. And you do it, I want you to hurry up and commit all your mistakes as fast as possible, right? Do them as quick as possible. Go through it as quick as possible, because the more you do, the more fear becomes nothing. Okay? Fear is false expectations of appearing to be real. And that's the biggest challenge inside of you, is the fight of whether to do, whether or not, whether I'm going to say it right, whether it's going to be wrong. Here's a key factor, okay? You cannot say the right thing to the wrong person, and you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. So the only person you need to overcome is yourself, because again, it's a mindset. Once you understand that it's a mindset, you get that feeling, you go with your gut, it becomes your passion, it's a desire, you take action with it, and it will work. It's not a matter of, it's a law that will work for you, and we're going to make it work, right? Scheduling obstacles, family, employment, recreational, civic, and church responsibilities. Schedule, Okay, find the time and say, no, I'm going to do this. This is on my schedule. This is what I'm going to do. Work it out with your spouse, your significant other, your children, your loved one, the babysitter, the school, the work, everything, right? Financial obstacles, the training costs, travel expenses, business support materials, and the tools. You should be offsetting your costs with retail. Okay, because we're in the retail business. So the objective is, if you're using, you're consuming, and you're sharing, you should have money that you can make utilizing this. Now, this is your getting started guide. Again, we always go back to the getting started guide, and you will see here my why. The primary reason why you're building the UnFranchise business, right? Your 2-minute commercial. What is your 2-minute commercial? Why did you start the business? Okay? Your personal goals, decide what you want, determine the things of lifestyle. Here is where it's in your getting started guide. Translate your goals into an action plan. In order for you to earn $78,000 to $178,000 a year, you need 2 organizations that qualify weekly, right? So you want to find other leaders within your organization in order for us to help them as a team. And don't depend on any one person. It says here, develop 4 leaders per organization. So 4 leaders on your right organization, 4 leaders on your left organization, and you have a residual income that's working for you. We're going to teach you how to do that, right? Putting the pieces together. We all work together. A detailed plan to break it down, right? Monthly, you divide it by 12. Yearly, divided by 12. Monthly, divided by 4, right? Weekly, divided by 5. If you want things to change your daily goals. Okay? Don't try to look at the big and try to get all the way over there. Do everything that you need to do on a daily basis and be consistent, and you will see results. Right? The goal staircase to $3,600 a week. These are daily steps. Right? I talked to 5 to 15 people. I booked 5 appointments. I added 10 possibilities. That's what we do. Okay, if you have the people, they probably would be in already. And if you don't have them, it doesn't matter. We create possibilities. That's what the mindset is about. It's about creating another possibility because we have so many tools and assets to help us, right? Social media, read your goal statement, listen to your audio. Don't negotiate with these things. Everyday steps. Talk to 1 to 3 people. Okay, book an appointment, add 2 possibilities. Make the effort until you find the right people. These are weekly steps, okay? Week 1, week 2, 3, 4. Each week you show the plan 2 times a week, whether it be through a video. I suggest it be one-on-one, through it be a webinar, or you went again to the UnFranchise business presentation because the person already saw it 1 or 2 times, right? Follow up with 1 prospect each week, 1 at least. You should do 10 a week. Attend the UnFranchise business presentation with a guest. Add a new customer. Call me, your sponsor, your coach, right? Monthly steps. Each month, you should show the plan 8 times. So if you do 2 a week, that's 8 times. If you should sponsor 1 person to 2 people per quarter. So every 90 days, you should be sponsoring 1 to 2 people. If you have 10 customers reordering, remember the 30 BV and the 20 IBV, and you attend monthly seminars or training, you're good to go. You're good to go, right? Write your goal statement down, 50 to 100 words, and read it twice. Here's an example. It is December 31st, 2017. I have no credit card debt, and I'm living on the coast of the Carolinas in a